in this video, we're going to be talking about 6 different loan apps that you can get loans from without collateral. So if you're interested in content like this, kindly hit that subscribe button and let's go right into the video. As a disclaimer here, I would like to say that I'm not a financial advisor. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if you don't have a need for a loan, please don't take a loan. And number 3 is, if you don't have a means for paying back your loan, please don't take a loan. And finally, always make thorough research before taking any loan. Talk of your interest rate, talk of the tenor in which you have to pay the loan back, talk of late fee charges, because it could happen to you. You may delay in paying back your loan. You should know the criteria for your late fee charges. So when you're well informed about all this, it will help you make the decision on the best loan app to go for. So all of the apps I'm going to talk about in this video are downloadable on Play Store or App Store. And there's something common about them. For you to access a loan, you must be able to register with your BVN. The essence of doing that is for KYC purposes. For those that don't understand the meaning of KYC, it's know your customer purposes. So if you don't feel free dropping your BVN, sorry, you cannot access any loan. Also, all of these apps don't need any paperwork or documentation for you to access a loan. It also doesn't need any collateral for you to access a loan. So the first app in this video is the branch app. The branch app has a window tenor of 1 month to 12 months to pay back the loan. So if you know that you cannot afford to pay back between 1 month to 12 months, don't go using the branch app. And their interest on loan is 1.5 to 20% monthly, depending on how much you collected and depending on how credible you have been with them on their app. They can give you as much as 1,000 naira to 500,000 naira max. Anything above that, the branch app will not give you. And before they can release this kind of money to you, there are terms and conditions. So download the app to find out, read the terms and conditions, know how it applies before you obtain a loan from them. Also, there are no late charges fee if you default. You see, this late charges fee is quite important because sometimes if you are not well informed about the loan you're collecting and they start billing you on late charges fee, guys, if you default for a day, there's a percentage on it. So if you default for a month, it means that they're going to times the number of days that it involves. So you know what that means. Do your due diligence before you get any loan on any app. The next app we are talking about is the Palm Credit app. The Palm Credit app gives you a window of 1 to 6 months to pay up your debt. So it means that you cannot go beyond 6 months. So if you don't have a means of paying back within that time frame, within that tenor, guys, don't even go using the Palm Credit app. And guess what? Their percentage is also high. I mean, the interest on loan is 5% to 28% monthly, guys. So means you have to think properly about the kind of business you're doing, if it can generate that kind of money, or whatever you want to use this money for, if it can generate that kind of money before you take that loan. Guys, don't go and take loan on apps using it to solve personal problems, because you're going to be paying interest on them. Just know this and know peace. Also, they can only give you between 1,000 to 300,000. You see that is quite small. There are other apps that can do better. And you see what I actually, personally, this is a personal opinion, don't like about this Palm Credit app is that they also charge late payment fee. That is, they charge you if you default. And that is 2% daily. Guys, imagine you're paying 2% daily on a loan of 300,000. Doesn't make sense. So if you default for a week, you're going to times that by 7 days. 2% of whatever you've collected by 7 days. Look at how much you're going to pay. It doesn't really make sense to me. That is my personal opinion. You may be of another opinion. After all, you're the one going for the loan. You know what fits your budget most. Let's talk about number 3. I still prefer number 3 to number 2. So let's go into it. So guys, the next we're talking about is a Fair Money app. Like the name suggests, the conditions are actually fair, because they have a window tenor of 1 to 18 months for you to pay up your debt. That means that you have 1 year, 6 months to pay up your debt. That's a long stretch. And they can give you as much as 1,000 naira to 1 million naira, depending on how credible you've been on their app, depending on your usage of that particular app. Now, farms, what is their interest on loan? They have 2.5% to 30% monthly, depending on how much you collect from them. I think that is fair for 1 year, 6 months period. I think it's a fair deal, only if you're using this money to generate another income. Okay, so as for you to be able to pay up your debt, like I've been saying, guys, do not collect money for personal purposes. On this same app, late fee is applicable. Wait, but it's just 0.2% daily, unlike the palm credit that is 2% daily. So it still makes sense. For a 1 year 6 month tenure, guys, I think this is a deal, in my own opinion. Okay, so you do your due diligence and know which works best for you. The next loan app is the Ella app. I don't know why they spell it as AELLA, but then this particular app is ready to give you loan within a window period of 1 to 3 months. Guys, except you just need a quick loan, that is when you can use this kind of app. Okay, I think that 1 to 3 months is quite short for you to get a loan. Okay, at least 6 months is what should be considered when thinking of a loan for your business. But if it's just a quick loan for something that will generate quick income, then you can consider them. And guess how laughably high their interest on loan is? 4 to 30% monthly. When you're giving people a period of 3 months and you're giving them 4 to 30%, I mean, that is outrageous. But the goodie bag here is they are giving you between 1,000 naira to 1 million naira, depending on how credible you've been. And in addition to that, there's no late payment charges. So sorry I had to change my clothes, mommy duties. The next app we're talking about is the Carbon app. The Carbon app has a window tenure of 1 to 12 months, and it has an interest on loan of 5 to 15% monthly. You can have access to as much as 1,000 naira to 1 million naira, and there is no late payment charges. So if you choose the Carbon app, just know that you need to be credible in order to access that kind of money. Next is Red Money app. Red Money app has a window tenure of 1 to 24 months. Guys, that is 2 years. How awesome is that? I mean, you have a long stretch to pay your loan. Okay, aside that, it gives you an access to 1,000 naira to 6 million naira. Guys, that is huge. There are terms and conditions for you to access this kind of money, but then you can have access to as much as 6 million naira on this app. Their interest rate is between 3% to 10% monthly. There are other terms and conditions attached to this, so you need to do your due diligence and make good research before you take money from any app. But if you'd ask me, based on my own assessment, I would definitely say that the Fair Money app and the Red Money app are the fantastic ones I would choose because of what they have to offer. It's kind of juicy. Okay, so depending on your circumstance and the circumstance of your business, all right, know how to fit that in. There are other apps that I could talk about in other videos. If you want me to still talk about where to get loan for your business, tell me in the comment section. Let us go there and discuss it. And if you have other apps that are better than this, you can tell me in the comment section as well. Now guys, the next video I really want you to watch is the one on skills that can make you money anywhere in the world. So this will also boost your business. This is for personal investment. It will really help you. Please share this video and I'll see you in the next.